Folks are starting off hot here. DeMerchant with the ball, looking for that pass. Will be intercepted by number 4, Doucette. We had a little bit of a weird start there. It looked like they were having some complications down on the court, which worked out perfectly for us because we were having some complications up here. So I think everything's all sorted out on both sides. So we're here. This is the second game of Manan's run in town, I guess. They lost to the Lakers. It was a close game. I should have the score around here somewhere. 90-56 is what Mr. White's telling me. The boys took home that league game. Manan was undefeated before then, but now they have had a loss on their belt due to the Lakers, and now the girls here are looking to get a win. And they're starting off with 2 points. It was number 13. Doucette brings it up for Manan. Getting into that paint, going to lose the ball. There's Emma McFadden getting her hands on it, but it will be kicked out of bounds. Here goes the Lakers. Henry bringing the ball up. On that left side, going to find DeMerchant. DeMerchant in the paint, going to shoot for 2. That's good. Manan here short. Not a lot of players. Only dressed, I think, around 7 players, which is really not a lot. That's only enough to play really, like, only a few different variations of their starting 5. Here's McFadden. Trying to bring it around. Going to lose the ball. We're going to be able to pick that one back up. DeMerchant going to get that one. Back over to Emma. There's Henry getting her hands on the ball. In the paint, going to pass. There's Fraser Cole for 3. Off the backboard. Henry's going to pick up that board. Passing out. Here's DeMerchant. DeMerchant getting in the paint, going to shoot for 2. That's off. Rebound will go to the Breakers as they try to get this one out. Bringing it up now. There's the pass. Going to find the hands of Peyton Doucette as she's on that left side now, trying to avoid the ball getting stealed. Brianna Doucette going to shoot, and she's good for 3. Starting the Breakers off with a 3-pointer. Here's DeMerchant now, looking to respond. Going to find Henry on that right side. There she's in the paint. She's going to shoot for 2. It's going to bounce off that rim. That board's picked up by Peyton Doucette. She brings it up for her team. Playing it nice and slow. Only a few seconds left to bring it over the line. Fraser Cole playing on tight defense. She will be able to find the pass, though. So they fork that one around, but that one will roll out of bounds off of the Breakers player, Taylor Tucker. There's the throw in by Henry. Going to find Bernard. Bernard over to DeMerchant. DeMerchant pass into Henry. Nice C there in the sea of blue. Over to Fraser Cole for 3. Responding to that Breakers earlier 3. Here's the Breakers now bringing the ball up. Number 4. Peyton Doucette able to cross that line. Going to pass off to Brianna Doucette as she cuts all the way over to the left. Going to make her way into the paint. Going to try to shoot for 2, but Bernard's going to be able to get the block off. Passing up to Henry. She's going to slow it down over to Fraser Cole. Fraser Cole cuts right, passing to Emma McFadden in the process. She'll shoot for 3. That's out of bounds. DeMerchant going to throw in here. Going to find the hands of Holly Henry. Holly Henry post up with the ball here, going to go over. Passing around, going to find the hands of DeMerchant. On that arc is Holly Henry as she looks to drive in. Back out to DeMerchant. DeMerchant in the paint. Going to find Bernard on the right. They're going to be able to reset the shot clock with that pass, but with that shot rather, but the board will go to the Breakers. Bringing the ball up here is number 13, Brianna Doucette. She passes in. Fraser Cole going to get that steal. Only one defender on her. She's going to try to work her way around, but a little bit of a tumble there will stop Maddie Fraser Cole in the process. The other number 4, Peyton Doucette there on defense. No call being made. Check that. That will be going up against number 4. Doucette there, foul. Her first and the first of the game. Shot attempt by Henry off the rim there. Board will go number 12. Urquhart. Lakers turn that into 2 points there off the steal. Here's the drive in by number 13, Brianna Doucette. There's a shot up. Bounces just out. DeMerchant fighting for it, will be able to get that rebound. Bringing it up, going to cut left. There's Emma McFadden on the left side receiving that pass. Over to Fraser Cole. Playing around that arc now is DeMerchant. Back over to Emma McFadden. Emma McFadden looking to drive in, going to make her way into the paint, going to shoot for 2. Off the rim, Bernard there for the board and makes it into 2 points. And there's a timeout called. Lakers really showing that they're a dominant team here in the single A bracket. This is a league game, as we mentioned prior. I do not know the track record here of the Gammon Breakers, but I might be able to get it to you later. I know that the boys team was undefeated, as I mentioned earlier as well, before. Here's the throw in here. Here's Peyton Doucette out of bounds there. Urquhart. Lakers playing a really tight defense here. Barely any passes making it through. 2 seconds to get over the half line there, based on that. Shot clock is not ticking down though, but 8-second rule. Kyle Woodworth will call that. Lakers get 14 seconds. Starting here with the pass to Bernard. Gonna find a merch on that right side. There's Fraser Cole, gonna shoot for 3 off that rim. Resetting that shot clock back up to 24. And McFadgen, doesn't matter. She makes it happen. 2 points for Emma there. Fraser Cole gets a steal, and it's really a Lakers game here. Whistle will be blown. I didn't see the call there. It might have been an over and back. And it will give Manan a good opportunity to put some points on the board here. 14 seconds on that shot clock, starting in the offensive zone. Number 13 thrown in here, Brianna Doucette. Gonna find number 8, Taylor Tucker. Over number 13, once again, Doucette. She brings it around, but that shot clock already being on 14 seconds might cause an issue here as it ticks down. They're gonna have to take a shot in the next 3 seconds here. And Doucette will try to huck one, but it's too far. Shot clock violation there, giving it to the Lakers. That's the one upsetting thing with having an offensive start there, is that you have only 14 seconds versus the 24, which makes it harder to get a play going. Now here's Holly Henry bringing the ball up. Over to the Merchant. Passing over. Shot attempt by Durrett there. Lakers turned into 2 more. Wasn't able to catch quite who put that one in, but 2 points nonetheless. As we'll hear a call be made. Giving Lakers another opportunity to get some more points here. Throwing to Giggy, to Bernard. Nice 2 passes there, but doesn't work out. So that one will be off the rim, giving the Breakers the board. And here's Doucette bringing it up. Over to Robinson. Robinson looking to pass in, going to find the hands of number 12, Urquhart. There's a shot by Doucette. Going to fellow number 13, Riley to Merchant, as she brings it up on the right side. Going to find Maddie Giggy on the right side as she's in the paint. Bernard's going to be able to pick up that board out to Holly Henry. Forks out to the 3-point line for the Merchant for 3, and she's good. Currently our layup camera there is having some issues. We'll see if we can get that fixed at the halftime, but you are seeing camera 2, operated by Silas Whitehall down there. Big shout out to him, as well as everyone else working up here. We got Michael Breed working console, and David White on camera 1, and also Rebecca Astle working their scoreboard. I got Caleb Brewer here doing stats and some color commentation here and there. There's Holly Henry throwing in. Gonna find Durrett on that right side in the paint. It's gonna go all the way over. Bernard will pick up that board. There's Gigi on that arc. Gonna pass over to the Merchant. Front and center. She's gonna be able to pass into Bernard. Classic combo. Bernard's able to get her own board. Really towering over these players. She might have the height advantage just a little bit, but it's really just her ability to play in the center regardless of height. That really gives her the advantage there, especially up against this Breakers team. Maddie Gigi following the footsteps of the other Maddie on the team and getting a nice steal there, turning it into 2 points. That's what you like to see for the future of this team. Here's Doucette cutting left, trying to make some progress for the Breakers as they're having a very upset first quarter. Number 4 here, making her way in. Will be bounced off some feet. Will be scooped up by Maddie Gigi as she'll pass into Durrett. Durrett gonna slow it down, back out to Gigi. Gigi cutting into the paint there. All the way over on the right side, there's Holly Henry now with the ball. Back over to Maddie. She'll shoot for 3. That one's off the rim, but the board will go to Holly Henry, and she'll be able to turn it into 2 points. 3 minutes left in this quarter, and the Lakers are up by 19 points. Number 4, Peyton Doucette, going to pass over to the left side. There's Taylor Tucker with the ball. Now we are seeing Peyton Doucette losing the ball there to Maddie Gigi as a jump ball will be created. Now I'm not sure if we've seen many jump balls in this game so far. I don't know who it would be going towards. Maybe the Breakers would be my best guess. That might actually be the first jump ball we've seen. She'll throw in to Kelson. That shot clock is very low. And creating that jump ball by Maddie Gigi was a great play because the shot clock carried over there and really disturbed the Breakers' chances of getting a shot up because they had to reposition and not a lot of time to do it. Here's a shot by Claycorn. Ball going down on the board. Another jump ball created. This won't be going Lakers. Henry going to be thrown in here for the Lakers. Going to find Cadence. Cycle that one over, but the Breakers get the steal within the paint. And with speed, here comes Taylor Tucker. 3 defenders on her. Hearing the coach yell, "Don't stop," and she won't. That's Maddie McLaughlin and Jane McLaughlin there for the coaches for the Breakers. Vocal coaches are very important. Being able to give in-game comments is very helpful. Here's Holly Henry now. Going to be able to get that steal over to Gigi. Which might have been a pass there, I'm not actually entirely sure. Now here's Holly Henry, forking back out to the three-point line over to Maddie. Maddie going to find Durrett. She gets in the paint, going to pass back out. Not a lot of time left on that shot clock. They're going to have to shoot here, and it will be Maddie there. No good as a shot clock violation will be made, but Breakers will get the board. I think they're just going to stop it and give it to the Breakers straight up. Substitutions coming in here for the Lakers squad. They're seeing a non-starter lineup for the senior girls out there. It's good to see some of the younger players get involved, just as we saw the boys' game, them playing the non-starter lineup. Here's Molly going to be thrown in here. Going to find Maddie. Over to Claycorn. Back over to Grieve. Maddie Gigi in the paint. Be able to fork that one out. 3-point attempt by Claycorn off that rim. Fighting for that board, but it will go to number 4. Peyton Doucette as she brings it up on the right side. Slowing it down. Gonna find number 13 now, Brianna Doucette. Shooting for 3. That board's going to go to Tucker. And then the second shot there is no good, and there's the board going to Emmy McMullen. Here's Molly Grieve now. Out to Claycorn. Fighting for that, getting involved is number 14, Maya Kelson. Gonna be able to create that jump ball, and that will be favoriting the Breakers. I haven't seen a lot of points go on ever since I mentioned the 19-point difference. Nothing's been made, but nothing's also Both teams are staying pretty stagnant now. There's a shot attempt off the rim. Only 30 seconds left in this quarter. Doucette gonna shoot. There's 2 points finally for the Breakers. That was a 2.5 minute period without any points there. And now here's Matty Giggy. Looking to put 2 points for the Lakers. Out to Claycorn. Claycorn on that right side, gonna pack to Cadence McMullen. To Molly Grieve for the three-pointer. Super close. No good. That board will go to Kelson for the Breakers as she passes up to Tucker. Over to Doucette now. As this quarter comes to an end, she has less than 10 seconds to make it happen. She'll pass in and make it happen. Number 4, Peyton Doucette, ready in the paint to put 2 points up. Matty Giggy over to Molly Grieve, but that is the end of the quarter before the pass is received.
We can see in that first quarter that the shot clock seemed to be the biggest enemy for both teams as they warm up here, just starting to play out. But we'd like to take this time to thank our premium sponsors, Bill Gammon, Black's Groceries and Café, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, XL Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devlin and Bobcat heavy equipment dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Elite Realty, and the Station House. Our sponsors help us improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in these streams. We have multiple levels available and accept sponsorships from groups and individuals. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, please check the video description for our contact information.
You're very right about the shot clock being big there. The Lakers' defense was very strong, and we really see that being prevalent when the shot clock is buzzing for the Breakers. We saw really that 14-second shot clock from having the offensive inbound play. It really hurts, especially for the Breakers there, and in that one play where that 14 seconds really did tick down and hit 0 and gave possession right over to the Lakers, no questions asked. We also saw a disruption from the Lakers being able to use a shot clock, because sometimes when you stop a play by putting it out of bounds, you're starting to think to yourself, why would they do that? But it really disrupts the Breakers, and then they only have 3 seconds to get their footing back, and by the time they're able to even get someone open, shot clock is ringing. Here's Fraser Cole. Passing over. Here's Nicholson. Trying to pass to Fraser Cole, but it will be stolen by Doucette. Over to Tucker. Breakers starting off hot here. Doucette over an inbound to Robinson. 3-point attempt is up off the rim, though, as they'll be able to get the ball off that board. Here's Doucette. Kelson on that right side, bringing it all the way over to the left. Gonna find the hands of number 8, Tucker. Kelson once again with the ball. Back over. There's Peyton Doucette. Shot clock being an issue once again. Out of bounds off the Breakers, or maybe off the Lakers. Still, no matter what, we're seeing that what we were just talking about. They disturbed the play. Now they only have 5 seconds to find an open defender, or an open open attacker. But they might be able to find one there. Beautiful C. That is one ability of being able to throw in, is that your team can spread out and you can run a play. And they're going to be able to find Peyton Doucette under the net for 2. Here's DeMerchant now. Fraser Cole over to DeMerchant. And then McFadgen inwards to Bernard. Bernard going to shoot for 2. Great response. Peyton Doucette bringing the ball up. Emma McFadgen attempting at that steal is going to waste some time on that shot clock as they're starting with 14 seconds before even making it past the 3-point line. As Kelson tries to cross it, and she will. Playing on that line, Bernard playing tight defense. Here comes Brianna Doucette, giving it over to the Lakers. Will be a foul call. First one going up against number 14, Maya Kelson. Offensive foul, giving the Lakers 24 seconds on the shot clock to make a play happen. Here's the Merchant on that right side. And McFadgen for 3. We saw her get a game-winning 3 earlier in the season, but we'll be able to get that board out to Fraser Cole, and she'll be able to make 3 happen. Brianna Doucette passing over. There's a shot attempt by Kelson. Super close. Really, the ball did not want to go in there. And now here's Fraser Cole. Far chuck all the way over to DeMerchant, going to find her on the right side of the paint. Her shot's no good, though, but she will be able to get her own board. Another shot no good. Bernard going to try to get her board and fall with the ball. Foul called on Brianna Doucette. I already called it. Merchant pass into Bernard, and they make it happen finally. Brianna Doucette going all the way around. Here's Kelson. Doucette gonna shoot for three, off the rim. Tucker from the board almost just puts two right up there, but he's gonna fall with the ball. Kelson really fighting for it, but called on the travel. Trying to move when you're down on the ground. Pretty much can't do anything without getting that travel called. So we are gonna see a timeout call here. Timeout will be Breakers.
The Lakers' defense is really putting a stop on the Breakers from getting down the field and have enough time to start a play and score some points. It's very oppressive, as we've seen in almost every game that they play. Their defense is one of their strongest points of their team.
For sure, we're seeing the shot clock really just be the devil on the shoulder for the Breakers, just really always ticking away. Even if it isn't that close to taking down, they're just, I think they're always conscious of it because they know that the Lakers are really slowing them down on the mid-court, moving the ball over. So when the time they come to get those players open, they really need to move quick. But we're seeing number 4, Peyton Doucette, being able to get open under the paint. So even if the shot clock is really low, they're able just to throw into her, and they don't really have to look for an open three-pointer or look for an open drive, but instead just kind of pass right into her and hope that doesn't get interrupted by a player like Georgia Bernard or something like that, which seems to be working out a little bit better than the Breakers. They were able to get those points with only 3 seconds on the shot clock, even after they were stopped there. The Merchant going to throw into Fraser Cole. Here's Emma McFadgen in the paint, going to shoot for 2. All the way around. On the left side, Peyton Doucette. Again, we see her trying to get in that paint, but another travel call. These minor infractions are really also not playing well for the Breakers. Back-to-back travel calls pretty much, as the Merchant's going to throw in once again for the Lakers, as they really are dominating the time with the ball. Now Holly Henry's going to shoot a quick 3 off the backboard, but Emma McFadgen is positioned just right to get that board. Out to Maddie Fraser-Cole another time, going to shoot for another 3. Here's Bernard on the rebound. Out to Emma McFadgen right in the paint. Fraser-Cole, here's Holly Henry going to shoot for another 3. Round 2 this time. This time a little closer. Still no dice. Number 5, Azra Robinson's going to pick that one up. But full court press here, or somewhat of a court press. Lakers almost are able to stop them before they cross the line there. Just barely, pretty much a second. And there's a shot, but Bernard's going to take an injury.
Seems like she hurt her knee. These are the negatives that come with such a strong defense, is they're right in there, not afraid to get dirty. And if even one thing goes wrong, they can trip a player up at the right time.
As we're seeing Georgia Bernard's sisters there going to help her, and now Riley Merchant and Tracy Messer are going to carry over to the bench. She seems at least able to function. We've seen a lot of injuries this season all the way around. Basketball is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure, but Bernard has taken injuries in the past. Team manager Olivia Albert going to give her some ice there. As the Lakers start off here, as McMullen will step in. Here's Holly Henry. Over to Emma McFadgen. Cadence to Fraser Cole. DeMerchant on the back left there, able to put the 2 points in finally. The Lakers somewhat struggling to get those long shots, but when in the paint, they're working overtime. Speaking of working in the paint, number 4, Peyton Doucette once again shooting from in there. Holly Henry's going to pick up that board. Pretty intensely, I might add. Trying to find Cadence McMullen. It's no good. And McFadgen staying on Peyton Doucette as much as she can as she tries to make her way into the paint. 12 seconds lost there, but there's the shot, resetting that shot clock. But the Lakers have a good opportunity to get it, and there's Emma McFadgen picking that one up. Doing great with boards tonight. Now here's Holly Henry trying to turn it into 2 points. Trying to get the steal, going to rip it right out of Tucker's hands. And the shot attempt up by DeMerchant. Peyton Doucette stolen away by DeMerchant, but out of bounds. Riley coming in with a little bit too much mustard. Just want to shout out our minor officials, Ethan Moorcraft, Colby Claycorn, and Heath Henry. Had a nice conversation with them, helped me get the rosters figured out. Colby sent me to get a hot dog. It was a little bit interesting. He wanted the ketchup underneath the hot dog, so I just want to. Don't think that's proper, Colby. Lakers have possession here. Starting on the other side of the line, so they get 24 seconds here. Maddie Giggy on that left side. Through the sea of blue. Out to Holly Henry on the three-point line. Off the pass on Emmy McFadgen will be a shot attempt. No good by Henry there. Merchant on the right side after picking up that board. McMullen's going to fork that one out to Maddie Giggy once again on the right side now. Over on the paint, all the way around, but it's stolen by Peyton Doucette as she brings it up now for the Breakers. Bringing up quick. They got a lot of time here to make something happen. Quick shot attempt, though, right into the supports. That's going to be a dead ball. I think the Breakers are so used to playing with low time on the shot clock that they're just trying to shoot whatever opportunity they get rather than trying to get an open attacker. And here's Giggy on the left side. McMullen back to Giggy. She's going to shoot for three. Off the rim. Going to get her own board. Over to Henry. Back out to Giggy. This time she's going to opt to drive in. Going to get caught on a defender there, and we will see an infraction. Will be going up against the blue. Number 8, Taylor Tucker. Kind of grabbed Maddie there on the drive on the left side. Here's Emma McFadgen over to Giggy. She's going to try to shoot a three again. Once again, pretty much goes in but bounces back out. As the Breakers pick up that board. Here's Brianna Doucette. Over on the right. Henry gonna get a force of travel out there. Lakers start their offensive attempt here. Here's the Merchant. Gonna pass over. Maddie Giggy on that right side, back over to the Merchant. Inwards to Durrett. Fork over to Henry, but it's stolen by Tucker. She was just in the right position at the right time. Over to Doucette. She'll shoot for two. No good. Giggy gets that board right under the net there. Up to the Merchant as they're going to move with speed here. A little bit too much. The Merchant's pass will be a little bit too much for Emma. The Merchant attempted to throw a pass there. Kind of went more out of bounds than to Emma there. That's on the left side. Doucette finds an opening, but the Lakers are quick to swarm. Foul there for the Lakers, going up against Holly Henry. Thank you to David White for calling that one. That might be one of the first fouls for the Lakers, or even the first. Sometimes I miss a few fouls here and there, but Mr. White is calling that as the first of the quarter. First shot, it will roll around but not go in. Peyton Doucette is one of the stronger shooters here for the Breakers, so sending someone to the line. You're going to want to send her for sure. Second one is clean. She'll shoot 1 for 2 there as the Merchant starts to play for the Lakers. Over to Henry. Guilty of the double dribble. We don't see that call made a lot in senior play, but sometimes you just accidentally grab the ball for too long and take that step, or grab the ball then try to bounce it again. Double dribble is just one of those weird calls that sometimes sneaks up on you. The Breakers are trying to take advantage of it. Here's Doucette going through. Nice pass over to Tucker. No good though. Here's the Merchant. Passing inbound. Gonna get interrupted once again by Doucette. But a quick steal there. Kind of a teamwork there by the Merchant and McMullen. As here's Emmy. Back over to Giggy. Back over to Emmy McMullen. Here's the Merchant for 3. A far 3 off the rim. Getting that board's Kelson. Really holding on to the ball there. Doesn't want to create no jump balls. Wants possession for a team for sure. Here's Brianna Doucette. Gonna fall with the ball, but may have drawn the foul. Some sort of call is being made. Might be going up against number 9, Maddie Giggy there, the grade 8 player. As the Lakers start to get some fouls. Inbound and over to Ingersoll. As Giggy throws to Henry under the net, no defender, but her shot just can't get up, gets stuck on the rim there. And the Breakers look for a quick response, but Merchant's there to stop it. Over to Holly Henry once again, in the paint, gonna shoot for 2. She's good, makes it happen. Kind of a longer play than she was expecting, but she ends up with 2 points, all the same. And a nice tip out there by Emmy McMullen as they really try to stop her here, as she is able to make it over. But Giggy's gonna fall there. We're gonna see the whistle blown and maybe a foul called. Going up against 15 in blue, Ingersoll. A little bit more of a rougher end to this quarter. Emmy McMullen travel. She went in there a little bit too much speed, and she had to take that extra step to stop herself, and it ended up with the minor infraction. And she was hoping that Kyle Woodworth wouldn't notice. Maya Kelson passing over. Brianna Doucette looking to make her way into the paint and shoot for 2. Will draw a foul on the drive in. Going up against Ella Durrett, grade 9 player. I find that either the older you get, the less fouls you get, or the more fouls you draw, just sort of in general. Sometimes you get older and get kind of more intense and more aggressive and knowing your limits, so you end up getting more fouls, or you figure out how not to foul as much. So it kind of goes both ways. And there's Claycorn, pass in. Nice response there. Ella May have been guilty of the foul, but she'll also be guilty of those 2 points. Gonna fall with the ball, but it kind of works out there. We saw that earlier from Jake Riley in their game. The Lakers are able to grab a steal, and Fraser Cole turns that into 2 points. Brianna Doucette throwing in. Fraser Cole with the steal. And a reverse steal there for the Breakers. They were not willing to lose that play. And a jump ball, kind of all forms. One steal for one team, steal for the other, and a jump ball. So they really just decided to go with the coin flip. And we'll be going over the Breakers, so that works out in their favor. Back to Brianna Doucette here. She'll pass inbounds to number 14. Maya Kelson, there's a shot attempt up. Board really could go to anyone here. And it will go to a jump ball. This one will be going to Lakers side. Here's Maddie Fraser-Cole for three. Off the rim though. Getting that rebound, McMullen. Emmy gonna fork that one over. Here's Brooke Claycorn in the paint. Gonna lose the ball. Brianna Doucette is the one with the steal there. And she'll cut over right in the paint. Almost 2 points, but it rolls out and then out of bounds. Only 45 seconds left in the half to play. Here's a throw in from Urquhart. On that right side, now Doucette, as she'll see a beautiful C over at number 15, Ingersoll, but it won't work out there. Out of bounds, just a little bit too much power on that pass. As Fraser-Cole will throw in. To Durrett, over to Claycorn. As she finds Fraser-Cole on the left side. There's a three-point attempt by McMullen off the backboard. We'll be able to draw the foul on the board. Durrett picks up the board, goes for a two-point attempt, and gets fouled. And that foul is going up against number 8, her second, Taylor Tucker. I don't think any players will be getting into foul trouble based on the first half here, but it's always something to keep track of. First shot is off the back of the rim. Second shot for Durrett here. Is good. Taylor Tucker kind of took a little bit of a skip there right before as the ball went up, but it wasn't. Technically, I guess he didn't touch the paint, so it was okay. Number 12, Urquhart. Thrown in here. Lakers now in bonus. On that right side is Doucette. She'll draw the foul. As we wait for that one to be put on the board. It's taking a second. It could be another foul up against Durrett, which sometimes is hard to see, especially when number 8 also just got her second foul for the Breakers. So that one's going to roll out. Fraser-Cole will get the rebound on the right side. Only 15 seconds left here. Fighting underneath there. Ball with the ball. Here's Molly. Overwards. Fraser-Cole going to shoot for three. Off the rim. That board goes to Ingersoll. And there goes the buzzer. That was pretty good.
We can see that both teams' energies have definitely gone up during that quarter as the Lakers try and further their lead and the Breakers try and gain a couple points so that they can make a big comeback in the third and fourth quarter.
Bernard still seems unable to walk on that foot, but she seems to be smiling about it. So we're going to quickly run to our ad and then our halftime show, and we'll come back with a few minutes left.
With 9 seconds left, this game isn't over just yet. Luke with the rebound. 6 seconds left. Now 5, 4, 3. He goes in. Ryan down. Stop.
Dad, I think it's time I get my own house.
Just before the game starts back up, we'd like to take a moment to thank our premium sponsors: Bill Gammon, Black's Groceries and Café, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, Excel Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devillin and Bobcat Heavy Equipment dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce at Remax, East Coast Realty, and the Station House. Our sponsors help to improve the viewing experience and get more students involved in these streams. We have multiple levels available and accept sponsorships from groups and individuals. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, please check the video description for our contact information.
Thank you, Kayla, for the ad read here, and we're starting to get going once again off the halftime. I had the chance to briefly pass by George Bernard and see how she was doing. Looks like her leg still hurting, but she seems to no longer be like in excruciating pain. So hopefully it's just a day thing. She'll be good to go for the rest of the season. Falling with the ball, number 14, and foul. Once again, I was talking earlier about how playing on the ground is very, very hard, and Kelson shows. Get drawn that travel. Shot attempt up is good. Breakers coming out strong at the start of the quarter. Throwing the ball up. There's Bianna Jaros. Doucette, rather. Check that. And there's the pass to Peyton Doucette. Gonna make that into 2 points. Pass all the way over. There's Emma McFadgen. Over to Holly Henry. Out to Fraser Cole. Here's the three-point attempt. Off the rim. Getting that board. Maya Kelson for the Breakers. Slowly but surely bringing it up, and Fraser Cole comes out with the ball. Turning it into 2 points. Brandon Doucette on that right side. Covered in Lakers. Her pass will be out of bounds. There's the pass over to Doucette. And here we go, Fraser Cole in the paint, gonna shoot for two. And thank you to David White there, getting the past games. In Fraser Cole gonna shoot for three, off the rim. Here's Paley Urquhart. Over to Peyton Doucette, into Tucker, and she'll make 2 points happen. Fraser Cole, bringing it up to Henry. Henry going all the way to the left. Almost gonna lose the ball, but gonna be able to find Emma McFadgen on the left side. She'll sink a three, clean. Here's Peyton Doucette. These Lakers will get the possession once again. That's a foul going up against. Fraser Cole. Merchant gonna shoot. Payne Doucette cutting over to the right. On the right side of that paint, gonna shoot for 2. No good. Here's McFadgen on that right side, and she'll put 2 in. Here's Doucette. Looking to put some points up for the Breakers as the Lakers are absolutely running away with the game. There's Henry. Gonna get that over to McFadgen. She'll throw over to Doucette. Out to Fraser Cole. Working around to Holly Henry. Here's Henry over to Merchant. Gonna lose the ball on her way in, but gonna be able to recover it and send it out to Fraser Cole, which will find McFadgen. And once again, she's just delivering these threes.
Those 3 points from McFadgen, they're wide open. No one has tagged her yet.
Here's McFadgen in the paint. Gonna pass to Merchant. Merchant will shoot for 2. Yeah, as Caleb mentioned there, Emma McFadgen is really finding those openings. Not a single defender there. And she's really taking advantage of them being able to sink those. Here's Doucette on that right side. Swatted away, but Merchant's able to get it. Not quite, I don't think actually. Might have been out of bounds there. Sadly, there was a monitor blocking exactly where that was going down. Seems it will still be Lakers ball. As we'll see a timeout called there. All right, back from the timeout there. Lakers almost a 40-point lead in this game. Just a quick reminder, this is a league match. The Gammon girls are 1-for-1 in league play, beating out Campobello, or losing to Campobello rather by 20, but beating out McAdam by a 60-point win.
We can see a nice switch up in the Breakers' defense. They seem to be much more spread out rather than crowding around the bottom of the net there.
Here's Maddie Gigi over to Claycorn. Claycorn over to Grieve. Here's Grieve over to number 3, Durrett. Check that, McMullen. Gonna shoot for 3. Here's Tucker. Pass over to Robinson. Cycling the ball around there. He's just sat on the right side. Over to Urquhart. Now Kelson. Inwards, and the shot up by Tucker. McMullen. Caden stepping in for Bernard. Now putting 2 points of her own on the board. Shot up by Kelson. Will roll out though. And a little bit of a fumble with the ball, but everyone seems okay. Maybe a mild injury there, but number 4, Peyton Doucette, seems all right.
Hopefully number 4's injury doesn't end up hurting her shooting, because she's the best shooter on their team, as we can see in this game so far.
There's Gigi wrapping around, gonna be able to find McMullen, then pass in. Claycorn now with the ball, back out to McMullen. And here's Gigi, the shot clock being an enemy for the Lakers, but that quick three-pointer will reset it. And a quick steal there as Emmy gets the ball up, but no good. Breakers will get that one. Here comes Doucette, but the steal by Gigi. Not a lot of defense, just Urquhart, but she'll be able to slide right under her, but won't be able to get the 2 points up. Kelson picks up that board. Peyton Doucette over to Urquhart. Maya Kelson. Urquhart puts up 2 points. Here's Gigi. Over to Claycorn. Over to Grieve. Maddie Gigi gonna shoot for 3. Gonna hit the backboard. Won't go in. Almost though. Now here's Peyton Doucette. There will be a call there. Seems to be Maddie Gigi's second foul. Thank you to David White for calling that one. Sometimes it's really hard to see the thing when the net's up. It's hard to see the scoreboard from here, so good to have someone who can. And the Manan girls in the off-season have gone 2 for 5 per game, so they're not too bad. Pretty much 50% win rate. A little less.
It's a foul on number 5 as well.
Robinson guilty of the foul right after Maddie Gigi's foul there. Speaking of Maddie Gigi, here she is with the ball on that right side. Kind of going to lose the ball, but kind of roll it in over to Claycorn. Works out anyways. Here's Nicholson now. Back out to Maddie Gigi. She's going to make her way into the paint, going to shoot for 2. It'll bounce out. Looking for that board, but the Breakers break out with it. Urquhart forking it up to Doucette. Here's Doucette in the paint, going to shoot for 2. It's over the rim though. Breakers going to get that, going to be able to fork that one out to Robinson. They'll shoot, no good. Here's McMullen bringing it up. Claycorn stopping. Nice defense by Urquhart, grabbing that right out of the pass. Pretty much a block there. Over to Doucette here. Number 4 looking to drive in, but down goes Maddie Gigi.
Breakers playing a much better game now. They seem to be in unison with each other, making sure that no single player gets swarmed by the army of Lakers out on the field when they're by the net.
There's Gigi passing over to the left side. Claycorn down pass to Durrett. Doesn't work out, but a nice play there. Number 5. Ezra Robinson. Over. Maddie Gigi's trying to stay on Peyton Doucette, but it's not working out. Here's Maya Kelson. First foul for Claycorn. As the Breakers are going to try to take advantage of being right under the net there. 1 shot attempt, 2 shot attempt, another shot attempt. 4 shot attempts here for the Breakers, and they will be able to make it in.
Very nice
Urquhart
rebounds getting gained there. Eventually makes it in the net.
Claycorn out to Gigi. There's Gigi on the left, cutting through that paint. Emmy McMullen cutting on that right side. Over. Here's Claycorn going to shoot for 2. Barely any defenders on her. Close shot, but the rim interrupts it. Second shot. This time with a little bit of defense. Won't be able to work out, but Durrett's able to pick up that board and fork it out to Maddie Gigi on the 3-point line. Another shot. Claycorn gets that board and finally makes it happen. 55 seconds left in this quarter. Here's Peyton Doucette. Drive it into the paint, and she puts up 2 points. Making it happen. Gigi over Doucette. There's Gracie Nicholson. She'll shoot. She is good for 2. Check that. 3. Right on that arc. Sinks a 3-pointer. The drive interrupted, but they're able to get their footing back. Peyton Doucette.
Beautiful recovery there as she manages to get the ball back after dropping it.
Fighting under the net. Out comes Taylor Tucker. Only 2 seconds left here. They just need to shoot something. Or check that, I misread the clock there. A little bit more than 2 seconds. Now 2 seconds. There's the end of the quarter. As 66-28 is your score going into the final quarter of this game. And we're just going to take a quick 1 minute break up here.
We'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors: Bill Gammon, Black's Grocery and Cafe, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, Excel Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devilon and Bobcat heavy equipment dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce at Remax, East Coast Elite Realty, and the Station House. Our sponsors help us to improve the viewing experience, get more students involved in these streams. Multiple levels available and accept sponsorships from groups or individuals. If you are interested in becoming a sponsor, please check the video description for our contact information.
Here's Doucette driving under the net and the pass over. Good play there, but no points up. Here's Henry, fresh off the bench, going to drive in. Going to see some players falling, but nothing called. Nice breakers break away with the ball here. Doucette setting the pace here. Cutting left, we see the screen set by Peyton Doucette. Here's a throw in over, but Fraser Cole sees the opportunity, gets the steal, and sees the pass over to McMullen. McMullen gets in position there. I think she may have drawn a foul. And based on the positioning, I would say they did. That's the third going up against number 13. Rena Doucette, a key player there. Don't want to see her get more fouls, that's for sure, if you're a Breakers fan. Second shot's good from Cadence. Peyton Doucette on the top left side of that court. Driving over to the right. Shot attempt up. It's good. Here's DeMerchant. All the way over to Emma McFadden. Pass over. Here's Fraser Cole. Fraser Cole in the paint. Gonna lose the ball, bring it over to the Breakers. Actually, it might still be Lakers ball. It will be. Off. Breaker there. Didn't catch that. DeMerchant throws in. There's Fraser Cole on the right side of that arc. Over. Here's Henry for three. Super close, but no dice. Number 12, Urquhart, all the way over now. As we see Peyton Doucette bring that one in. Shot up and good. Throw over to Fraser Cole as she breaks past pretty much all the defenders. Gets that shot attempt up at the backboard, finds her. There's DeMerchant getting in place to get that board. Out to McFadden now. McFadden looking to drive in. She'll shoot. Bounces around and decides to go in. There's 2 points for Emma. Doucette bringing the ball up on that left side, but DeMerchant gets the steal. But a beautiful jump ball created there by Doucette, diving for the ball, creating that jump ball, and it will be Still will be Lakers ball, but that next time something like that will happen, it will be Breakers. So it's always good to create that jump ball, better than letting DeMerchant get that runaway ball, and especially that now the Breakers get to actually formulate their defense more, rather than DeMerchant just kind of running right into the paint and shooting. Holly Henry's going to try to put up 3. Here's Fraser Cole now, forking around over to Henry. There's the pass. Finds Fraser Cole on that left wing. Over to Henry. Over to DeMerchant for the 3-pointer. Off the rim, though. That board will go to number 4 for the Breakers, Peyton Doucette. She goes on the right side. We'll hear a call there.
Number 4 attempts another breakaway to score some few extra points.
DeMerchant's first. Throw in from Urquhart here. Over to Doucette. Shot attempt up under the net for 2. Gonna roll though, no good. Fraser Cole picks that one up. Bringing it up to Henry. Here's DeMerchant on that right side. Right outside the paint, will shoot for 2. Will roll into a bunch of Breakers as they fight for who's gonna make it out with it. And it will be number 12 Urquhart, but they will lose the ball on that right wing. Subs come in for the Lakers here. Breakers will remain in possession. Right under that net. Nice see over there to Ingersoll. Ball falls and Henry grabs it, but whistle is blown. Third foul going up against number 8, Taylor Tucker. Henry over to the Merchant. Merchant into Emma McFadgen. Emma McFadgen over to Holly Henry. Holly Henry for 3. Nothing there. Number 12. Over to Doucette. Doucette passing inwards. Under the net. I think that's a foul. Third going up against Durrett there. Sending the opposing number 8 to the line. Taylor Tucker. Shots will bounce out. Grabbed by Emma McFadgen. Merchant brings it up on the right side. Find Durrett. Fraser Cole. Overwards, but out of bounds. Might have been hitting our cameraman down there, Silas Whitehall. Is he?
Hopefully he's okay.
Seems like he's all right. As here comes the Breakers. Urquhart, surrounded by Lakers, will find Doucette, who passes in. Nice see over to number 8, Taylor Tucker. Makes it happen. There's 2 points for the Breakers.
Number 8, Taylor Tucker, consistently getting those rebounds, staying under the net, and just keeps tossing it in until it goes in.
Merchant inwards to Durrett, back out to the Merchant. See the 3-point opportunity off the rim. Urquhart breaks out with the board. DeMerchant's going to tip that one over to Fraser Cole. That pass to Durrett, though, comes in too quickly off her fingers and out of bounds.
Nice intersection by Fraser Cole there, but unfortunately...
Timeout Lakers.
Fortunately, they couldn't manage to grab that ball and shoot.
69-35 is your score currently. 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in this game. Lakers have definitely secured the win, but we're looking for making sure the rest of the game is clean and see if the Lakers can play maybe more of their younger players or start kind of fleshing out more of their lineup. As practice will help, but real court time is really what builds up a good team, especially being able to play those weird combinations just in case a player is injured, just like they're seeing tonight here with Georgia Bernard. Now they have to play their 6th man off the bench. Maybe that's Cadence or another player, but it's working out for the Lakers. But the Breakers are definitely starting to find their rhythm, and this game is definitely a learning curve for them, and I think they're starting to learn how to play up against a tough defense like the Lakers, playing a little bit more in the paint now that we've lost Bernard. And we're seeing number 8 there, Taylor Tucker, as you were saying, take advantage of those boards. And being able to pick up so many of those and eventually turn them into 2 points just merely based off of the lack of a Georgia on the court. Breakers first out from the timeout. Thrown in here are the Breakers. Urquhart especially. And bringing this one up is Doucette. Front and center. Gonna push Merchant down. She seems alright. And it will stay in the Breakers. And it will be a foul going against Riley Merchant. Did not have the feet set there. Unfortunate break for her. The Breakers might be able to take advantage of it, and they will, making that a 2-point play for Doucette. And the Breakers. Fraser Cole throwing up. Will find Henry. Cycling over. Here's the Merchant. Merchant over to Emma McFadden. She's feeling confident for the three. And she's good. Over to Doucette. Peyton Doucette over to Brianna Doucette. Shot attempt up off the rim. Henry's going to pick up that rebound. Here's the Merchant now. Coming in from the right. Going to shoot for two. She's good off the backboard. Game speeding up a little bit here as Brianna Doucette will try to slow it down now. Fraser Cole looking for that steal. With the teamwork with the Merchant, they're able to get that one out. Here comes Fraser Cole putting up 2 points. Doucette on that left side. Gonna lose the ball once again. Maddie Fraser Cole just picking when she wants the ball. Doesn't matter which team. Being able to get that board. Nice bounce pass from the Merchant of Fraser Cole. And we're gonna see a full team swap here. For the Lakers, ready. Down goes the ball. Jump ball created there.
Full team substitution coming in. Most likely to give some of the newer players some on-court experience.
A lot of these players actually played together in middle school here. Seeing most of the grade 9 players alongside Maddie Giggy, the grade 8 player, would have had a lot of time together to play together in middle school. So now they get to play together. Relatively same squad, but now with a more tougher opponent with the senior teams. Claycorn losing the ball. And it looks like Doucette lost one of her lenses. As a glasses wearer myself, I can relate to that. There's been many times where an unnamed person, maybe with the last name Gregory, threw a yoga ball at me and broke my glasses, but not pointing any fingers. 14, Maya Kelson thrown in here. Miscommunication there by the officials, but Mr. Woodworth seems to have the correct thing going, as he will get the 24 going there. The shot clock isn't going yet, but doesn't matter much. There's Grieve gonna get that steal. Overwood's making its way up to Cadence. Cadence in the paint. There's 2 points. The shot clock might be broken. I'm not entirely sure. Did have some issues with it earlier in the season, so let's hope not. There's the throw-in. Shot, 3-point attempt by Doucette. No good, though. Here comes Emmy McMullen. Under the net, 2 points are made.
Cadence hasn't had much court presence this game, but when she has been on the court, she's been able to consistently put up a lot of points for the Lakers.
She's a really great player for Tracy Mester's squad here to really fill in that gap when Georgia Bernard is either injured, almost fouled out, or needs a break or something like that. She perfectly fits into the squad. On that right side, there's Kelson going to shoot for two. Going to roll out the rim. Jump ball will be created there. And it does seem that our shot clock is no longer ticking down. I'm not entirely sure what that is all about.
ticked down for a minute there. I'm not too sure.
Maybe they got it fixed.
Maybe Mr. Finley's repairs didn't hold up too well.
I got faith in him. They're at least lit up, so that's still doing something. Doucette driving in. Rebound. Another jump. Or it's just going to go straight over to the Lakers.
Good drive-in, but they're unable to secure the rebound since the sea of Lakers under the net just
Here's
overpowers them.
McMullen. Tough defense there by number 5. Robinson, but Giggy is able, or McMullen's able to get that all the way over, and there's 3 points. 50 seconds left in this quarter, and it does seem the shot clocks are broken, so don't mind those. Number 14, Maya Kelson, cutting over to the right here for the Breakers. Gonna shoot for 2. Gonna hit that rim. Rebound could go anywhere, but it will go to Tucker as she chucks that one out to Doucette. Doucette gonna lose the ball in the drive-in, but Maya Kelson's there to pick that one up and throw it in. Shot attempt will be up by her, but here's Grieve. Pick up that board over to Nicholson. Nicholson's shot is no good, but the board will go Lakers side. Another shot attempt by Claycorn. No good. Grieve's gonna get another one. No good. And that will go Breakers. With only 10 seconds left. Gonna chuck that one up though. Gonna find Doucette. Gigi trying to play defense. Will work out well as they won't be able to get a play up with barely any time left. We're just gonna let that game end. Your final score is 84 for your Lakers to the 37 for the Breakers. That is a league win for the Lakers, as I think they are front of their division, I think undefeated is what I'm hearing, and I know that to be true. And I think they actually also might be top in the predictions, or top 2. So they're definitely looking like a confident squad.
Those early morning practices definitely aren't going to waste for the Lakers. They wake up bright and early to grind out.
Gosh, I can only dream of being able to wake up early to play basketball. That seems like the exact opposite of my life.
That's why we're the commentators.
I wake up late to commentate. And just one more quick shout out to the officials. Mr. Woodworth, I did not get the other name of the officials, but seemed to be working great there. They did a great job. Pretty clean games overall, and they pretty much didn't miss a single call, so great job to them. Our minor officials there, Colby Claycorn, Ethan Moorcraft, and Heath Henry. And everyone helping with the stream. We had Michael Breed on console there and also going to fix the net camera. Hopefully that will be up for our next game. No promises, though. Rebecca Astle on scoreboard. And Silas Whitehall working that camera, too. Looks like he's okay after his near-hit experience down there. And then David White was pointing your eyes up here with the camera on color. My co-commentator here, Caleb Brewer. His debut to the Stream Team commentating gang.
I'm trying my hardest.
And we'd also like to thank our premium sponsors who sponsor our streams and help them become what they are now. Without our sponsors, we really wouldn't be where we are. And those sponsors are Bill Gammon, Briggs and Little, David C.A. Williams, Renovations, Dr. Dan Fletcher, XL Manufacturing, Harvey High Helpers, Harvey Insurance, the Little Village Vacation Resort for Dogs, Paul Equipment, your local Devilon, and Bobcat Heavy Equipment Dealer, RSEI Consultants Ltd, Scott Pierce at Remax East Coast Elite Realty, The Station House, and Black's Grocery and Café. Drop in after the game for some freshly baked bread and sweets. And speaking of our sponsors, we're going to run our ad and then we'll be on our way. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Have a good one.
Harvey takes the lead with 9 seconds left. This game isn't over just yet. Luke with the rebound. 6 seconds left. Now 5, 4, 3. He goes in. Ryan down. Stop.
Dad, I think it's time I get my own house.